You want to talk about scoring. How about the 12-time NBA, ABA All-Star Rick Barry, the Hall of Famer, the head coach of the Ball Hogs. They've got the rock right now in the green. And there is the man to watch, Leandro Barbosa, scoring the first two.
It is always interesting when teams start the game, give Coach Barry credit. That was a design play. They wanted to go to Barbosa on the post to get him going. And once you get him going, everybody else will follow.
And Mike Taylor lays it up and in. We're tied up at 2.
Boy, Cuz, isn't it amazing, these two coaches, the offensive arsenal that
oh my God.
had in their careers.
Barbosa, how about that? The floater.
This is going to be maybe like a pay-per-view boxing match.
Are you right?
Barbosa and Mike Taylor.
They're going to throw blow for blow, Taylor and Barbosa. And there's Taylor again, slicing and dicing into the lane. McDonald, the jumper. That's all. Chris Johnson clears it.
That's an area where McDonald's improved his game. That mid-range jump shot just didn't go in that time.
Johnson's no good. Here's Barbosa. He'll pull for 3. Follows his shot. Back to McDonald. He left it short.
If Mike Taylor makes that shot, it's lights out for the Ball Hogs. It's tough because he's such a daredevil, you know, going to the basket.
How about Will McDonald? Little up and under. And 6-4. 2-point lead for the Ball Hogs, who, hey, keep in mind, this is a team that generally only won one game a season, but already a couple of wins and looking like one of the top teams in the league. Ricky Davis, good move, couldn't finish. Turns the ball over. Taylor.
And that's when you drive. You can't always expect the referees to bail you out. You have to go through, play through that contact, just like you're playing on the playground when there are no referees.
Barbosa, no good from 3. Johnson had it and lost it, and it went off for Jody Meeks.
Big McDonald tried to back Johnson in, but Johnson did a nice job of using his length. He's not as strong as McDonald, but he's a lot longer.
Johnson to fade away, short. Here's Ricky Davis. He'll pull up and got it.
Ricky Davis, that's his patented pick and roll, going left, pull-up jump shot. He can make that shot in his sleep. He's been making that shot for a long time in his career.
Yeah, Ricky Davis was Ghost Ballers' leading scorer 2 years ago. Here's McDonald, yeah, using that body. Bodies his way all the way in, and the ball gets stuck.
And you can tell the Ghost Ballers have made a decision that they're not going to give Johnson any help against McDonald. We'll see how that changes throughout the rest of the game. McDonald's got to make them pay so that they can bring some additional help.
He'll go to the line shooting 1 for 2. Knocks it down. 2-point lead for the Ball Hogs. McDonald had a double-double last week for the Ball Hogs. Here's Ricky. Fading, missing. Jody Meeks. Knocked away by Mike Taylor. Good D.
And I think for the Ball Hogs, it's going to be very important that they initiate their offense with Barbosa as much as they can, because he's going to score it, make the right decision in terms of a potential assist. Meeks and McDonald can't create their own shot like Barbosa.
Here's Ricky. Pretty Ricky is what they call it. Knocks down the jumper.
Ricky normally is a little bit of a slow starter, but he's got a different focus in this fourth week of the Big 3.
Barbosa's shot knocked away. Davis steals it. No. Johnson had it knocked out of his hand.
That's a foul. It's a foul.
She is very important on any level of basketball. Loose balls, 50-50 balls. And especially if you can secure one of those 50-50 balls, sometimes you're right there in the lane, you can go right back up and score.
Spencer Hawes will check in for the Ball Hogs. Will McDonald will get a breather.
This has been a pattern for Coach Berry, subbing as early as he can, you know, switching out McDonald and Hawes. Then eventually he'll bring Scalabrine if he can find the right matchup.
That one knocked away from Ricky Davis, but right to Mike Taylor. He'll pull up from 3. Got it. Mike Taylor.
It's interesting with Mike Taylor. I think I arrived at the American Airlines Center around 11:45. He was already out on the court working on his game. First one out here.
Knocked away from Meeks. Gathered. Knocks it down. Got to get a hand in his face. Jody Meeks. Tied up at 11. Taylor for 3. Yes! 3-point lead for the Ghost Ballers.
I don't think that 3 hit the rim. It was nothing but net.
With this break in the action, it's really with tremendous sadness that we share with you the passing of our beloved friend and colleague, Gareth Hughes. You know, Gareth passed away peacefully Friday morning with his family by his side after courageously battling cancer for more than 2 years. You know, Gareth was an amazing, positive person, vibrant, engaging spirit, extremely talented, and an award-winning producer here at CBS Sports. And we certainly send our heartfelt condolences to his wife, Amy, his kids, Belle Holiday, Wiley, and the entire Hughes family. He will be sorely missed.
PNC Bank believes that if a pair of goggles can help your backhand get better, then your bank should help you budget even better. Virtual Wallet is so much more than a checking account. Its low cash mode feature gives you at least 24 hours of extra time to help you avoid an overdraft fee.
You see that?
Virtual Wallet with low cash mode from PNC Bank. One way we're making a difference.
We did it again. Verizon has been named America's most reliable network by Root Metrics. And our customers rated us #1 for network quality in America, according to J.D. Power. #1 in reliability 16 times in a row. Most awarded for network quality 27 times in a row. Proving once again that nobody builds networks like Verizon. That's why we're building 5G right. That's why there's only one best network.
When Subway opened, they changed the fast food game. But sometimes you gotta refresh to be fresh. Welcome to the Eat Fresh Refresh, where there's so much new, some say it can't fit in one ad. I say, we're talking a new All-American Club, deli-style oven-roasted turkey, and...
Oh, that's the new steak and cheese.
Oh, yeah, I knew that. That's the one with the new seasoning.
And that was the new MVP Parmesan vinaigrette.
Right, which makes the next level foot. Hold up, the Subway logo? Wait, I'm out of time.
My name is Camden Primo. I've been using D-Herb for about 7 months now, and I lost a total of 127 pounds. Being overweight, you know, I was always out of breath. Also, I used to just sweat a lot. This is long term. You can make this a life thing. Like, I started taking the vitamins, and you notice when you take the vitamins, like, it's flushing you out. It all comes out. Like, that's what it's about. And you feel it like, all right, I know what's going on. I recommend the D-Herb Full Body Cleanse to anybody that's trying to lose weight. D-Herb changed my life, 100%.
Hey, make sure you play BIG3 Fantasy only on the Super Draft app, and you can win a trip to the BIG3 Finals in the Bahamas. Make sure you use the code BIG3 for an instant $30 deposit match. 14 to 11's our score. Ghost Ballers taking on the Ball Hogs. It's a battle as these teams try to remain in second place in the standings. Barbosa, the drive, lost it, and they're going to call a foul.
So from a terminology standpoint, this is what you call a rub. So when the player passes it, goes to the strong side corner, now he wants to allow Barbosa to rub and get downhill to his strong hand, which in this case, even though he's a right-handed player, he's a strong left-handed driver.
Here's Barbosa. Knocks down the free throw, 1 for 2.
This is what we love about the Big Three, just the pace of the game.
Absolutely.
Shorter shot clock, 1 free throw for 2.
Mike Taylor and 1. I tell you what, you hit this on the head. This team is so much better. When he's on the court, so much better. What?
Yeah, he has a high plus minus. It's all plus, plus, plus.
Misses the free throw. Lead is 3, though, for the Ghost Baller. Barbosa. Hard drive. Got it back. Kicking out to Meeks. To Hall. Corner 3. That's short.
A lot of times that's a really good opportunity to get a wide open three-point shot on an offensive rebound.
Johnson, the fadeaway. Knocks it down.
I saw Brian Scalabrine really giving Spencer Hawes a strong motivational talk in the locker room before the game. Just like, hey, let's get it going.
Like Jody Meeks lays it off the glass. Still 3-point lead for Ghost Ballers. Again, first team to 25, we go to the half. First team to 50 wins it. You got to win by 2. Here's Taylor. He'll pull up. Got it. Mike Taylor is on fire.
At this rate, Mike Taylor's trying to get a vote for Player of the Week from the fans.
Yeah, you're right.
At this rate.
Left hand by Meeks. Here's Taylor. He's already in double figures.
Come on, ref!
Ricky in and out.
Had that shot going down, that would have been one of those assists that's uncharted because Mike Taylor kept the ball alive with the offensive rebound.
Good backdoor cut by Meeks, lays it in. 2017, our score now. Again, first team to 25, we go to the half.
And Cuts, that's what we need to see a little bit more instead of standing around backdoor cuts.
Johnson fades, misses, tipped out though by Ricky. Taylor tracks it down and will shoot the 3. Got it! Mike Taylor!
We can't repeat what he's saying to the fans because this is family television on CBS.
Exactly.
But what he said in terms of interpreting for him, I'm really high.
23-17. Next bucket for the Ghost Ballers. We go to the half. Here's Mike Taylor. He's got 13. A pull-up.
I think he passed up a good shot, the 4-point shot.
Amen.
He was
right
wide open.
Taylor steals it and drops it down to Ricky. Ghost Ballers putting on a clinic here in the first half. They've got an 8-point lead at the intermission.
I told Mike Taylor, I said, this is my house. I live in Dallas. My house is only 6 blocks away. But Mike Taylor is saying, Coach Avery, this is not your house. It's my house. I'm putting shooting, hustle, leadership. And the best way to attack a good player like Leandro Barbosa is attack him when he's on defense, not just trying to slow him down when he's on offense.
Hiring is challenging.
the half, and it's the Ghost Ballers 8-point lead over the Ball Hogs. Hey, tomorrow on CBS, it's game time in that Big Brother house. Who will risk it all and walk away with a big win? It's a new Big Brother, and it comes your way tomorrow, 8, 7 Central, or stream it anytime on CBS. Brian Custer alongside the coach Avery Johnson. You look at that first half, man, and you talked about it. Mike Taylor, what a first half he had. He's in double figures with 17, and on the other side, Jody Meeks and Leandro Barbosa trying to keep the Ball Hogs in it.
Yeah, but this is all about Mike Taylor, especially after getting ejected last week. I talked to him before the game, and I said, Mike, show me what you got. He said, Coach, I'm going to show you what I have. And, boy, he's been putting on the show. And it's a show, you know, if you're sitting on the front row or anywhere in the building, you're being severely entertained by Mike Taylor because he's doing it all.
Yeah, Mike Taylor going into the night, 4th leading scorer in the Big 3, averaging 21 points a game. At 17 right now.
Yeah, and he's got it going from behind the three-point line. We know that Mike Taylor is a driver. Here he is using his body, driving to the basket. But once he's making that three, and then he's got the mid-range game, he's playing at all 3 levels.
Well, the man of the first half is Mike Taylor. He's with John Sally.
Mike, you're the man of the first half, as they just said, leading scorer. I think you're second leading scorer in the whole Big 3. What's going on?
I mean, it just came out a little bit more focused than last week. Realized some of the mistakes that I made, and just laser focused right now.
Late win, and you're not talking to the refs. You only japped at him one time.
I mean, that's a part of the adjustment, baby.
All right, we're gonna be listening for you.
Yes, sir. Milwaukee, baby.
Mike Taylor, yeah. 17 points and only 10 complaints to the refs. So he's on mark for the double-double. You can see the Iceman, his head coach, George Gervin, talking to him. There's Barbosa. He had 6 points in the first half.
I think sometime early on when the Big 3 started, you had to get used to being coached by a guy like George Gervin. You know, yeah. Here he is, you know, one of the 50th greatest players in the NBA history. His jersey is retired in San Antonio along with yours truly.
Hey, man, come on, man. You know that.
But I didn't score. I don't think I scored in 16 years in my career the amount of points that George scored in one season.
But you got that chip. Yeah. That's what it matters. You know what I mean? That's what started it all. Here's Johnson from the baseline, working on McDonald. Missed everything. He wanted a foul.
And speaking of the chip, I know a lot of players are playing extra hard to have an opportunity to be in a championship for the Big 3 in the Bahamas.
Oh, my goodness. Absolutely cannot wait for that. And, of course, the Big 3 playoffs going down in the Bahamas, presented by Verizon. Jody Meeks knocks down another one. 25-19 our score. Again, first team to 50 is winner. Taylor with the left hand rolls off. McDonald used the body, good move, couldn't finish.
Yeah, McDonald, that's the second time that he's missed a little layup there underneath the basket.
Oh, what a block by Jody Meeks. Chris Johnson went to hammer it down.
Nice drive and pass, hook pass by Mike Taylor. He's been scoring so much, so the defense really shifts towards him, and he makes that nice pass to Chris Johnson.
Johnson knocks down the free throw, 1 of 2.
It's always about making the right play, and that was the right play by Mike Taylor.
Here's Barbosa. He attacks the rim. Ricky Davis. And knocks it down. 10-point lead for the Ghost Ballers. Meeks, baseline.
And that's the key. They got to get Meeks more on the run. Barbosa's struggling a little bit today. So now who else is going to step up? They're down 8 points. Figure out how to generate some more scoring.
Here's Johnson. 5 on the shot clock. Tried to go in. Did he travel? Yes, he did.
And see, that's not a good idea, Johnson. That could have been a technical, but Johnson threw the ball directly at the referee. But he can't overpower McDonald. Start from behind the three-point line, shot fake. But trying to back up McDonald, that's a point of no return.
Barbosa shot rejected. Taylor the steal. And flips it up.
That should be a shooting. That should be free throws.
They're going to call the initial foul before the Taylor on Chris Johnson, so Will McDonald will go to the line.
I thought that was a foul on McDonald.
No,
that's why Taylor's so upset.
Yeah.
There we go. 1. Don't worry about it. Stay with it, Mike. Stay with it, Mike.
Too hard. Got to knock down those free throws. Taylor spins. Thought he had an and one, but he'll go to the line.
You know, but initially Taylor missed Davis in the corner for a 3. So I thought that was good defense.
Barbosa did too.
Maybe that was, in Mike's mind, a little bit of a makeup call for the play before with the McDonald foul.
You're right. Taylor knocks down the free throws. Lead is back to 10 for the Ghost Ballers.
And the beauty of the Big 3 is you can have a 10-point lead. It can be erased in 3 possessions with the 4-point shot.
Right.
You just never know.
Yep.
No lead is really too safe.
Barbosa, good dish to McDonald. He missed it. Got his own. Guys, a shot blocked. And again. And again. This is like Charles Smith all over again.
I was going to say the same thing. Are we in Madison Square Garden? I thought we were in the American Airlines Center. But look at the defense. Give Chris Johnson credit. Mike Taylor, they're all in there scrapping. Block shots.
Look at that. That's like Pippen and Jordan on Charles Smith.
Yeah. when you Chris Johnson you have that 7'2" wingspan. That's where it really comes in.
And they call the travel on Barbosa.
I know when McDonald looks at some of these opportunities, missed opportunities, Will McDonald's going to be really shaking his head.
Yeah, he'll be sick to his gut. Johnson, he spins, uses the left hand and flips it in.
But you see, he did a better job starting a little bit further out on the floor and then taking McDonald off the dribble. Excellent move.
Rick Barry's going to call a timeout. Try to gather his troops. The Ghost Ballers are rolling. 12-point lead. As these two teams battle it out, winner will remain in second place. Listen, we want you to be a part of the postseason. Tickets are on sale now for the Big 3 playoffs, the championship. It all goes down August 28th and September 4th. It is presented by Verizon. Just head over to big3.com/tickets. We'll see you in the postseason on the beach.
I can't wait. There's a big slide at the Atlantis. I don't know, it's probably 30 feet in the air. So when you see me going down that slide, do not take any pictures, video. I do not want to see it on social media. So please, I need some privacy in the Bahamas when I'm in the pool. Don't stalk me, okay?
I got you, brother. I got you.
But see, that's what I love about Ice Cube and the Big Three. Just thinking outside the box.
Hey,
the marketing.
Yeah. Hey, guys are playing hard because everybody wants to go to the Bahamas.
Yes.
Everybody wants
and
to go.
And the girlfriends and wives.
Yes, exactly. Here's Ice Cube. Here's Johnson. He'll pull for three. He's got range. Knocks it down.
Boy, Johnson has really stepped it up. Obviously it's been the Mike Taylor show, but Johnson in his second half is making his name known. Really been effective driving the ball to the basket. He makes the three even though it's a whistle. He's still hot.
I tell you what, Mike Taylor, all action, but he gets under your skin. He's giving Leandro Barbosa, driving him nuts.
Now we're going to see how Barbosa responds.
Here's Johnson again. This time for the baseline. Chris Johnson knocks it down, and another quick timeout by the ball hog.
Yeah, and I agree with Rick Barry there. That was a travel. They missed that call. Good for Chris Johnson. Bad for the ball hogs.
Chris Johnson doing it. He's putting up 8 points here in this second half. And the Ghost Ballers are rolling. They're up 15.
We did it again. Verizon has been named America's most reliable network by Root Metrics. And our customers rated us #1 for network quality in America, according to J.D. Power. #1 in reliability 16 times in a row.
Athletes in the world competing in the 2021 No Bull CrossFit Games. It's presented by Rogue. And at 4 Eastern, it's the Major League Rugby Championship. It is all tomorrow right here on CBS. 15-point lead for the Ghost Ballers thanks to Mike Taylor, who's got 19 of those 50 of those points for the Ghost Ballers, and he's mic'd up.
You can go around him. Hey, you got 1-2. Get him up and get around him. Hey, you got that, right? If you beat him, he go foul.
And see what I love about that play is you got to know who's guarding you. You got to know the defensive strengths of the guy that's on defense. Spencer Hawes, maybe Chris Johnson can back him in, but not Will McDonald.
Here's Barbosa. He thought about the 4. He's going to pull it. Got it for 4. The Brazilian Blur.
And Barbosa, the type of guy, he can make that 4-point shot from any of the 3 spots on the court. And that's how you can really reduce this deficit in a hurry. You got to get a couple of stops.
Johnson in and out. Jody Meeks from the corner. That's short.
Hey, wait. Go right up. No.
And defensively here, you could say Mike Taylor's out of position. He's daring Barbosa to shoot that 4-point shot. I would make him put the ball on the floor. If that's Will McDonald, then yes, you back up. He's probably doesn't have that type of range, but Barbosa, that's a little bit of an insult.
Here's Taylor. Gets the screen from Johnson. Takes that screen, drives, blocked by Hogs.
Nice
to Barbosa. His shot is blocked. Taylor stripped. Meeks open for three. Off.
And you know, we need to have a memo to Mike Taylor. When you get ejected from a game the week before, you're probably not going to get any 50-50 calls.
You're right.
You got to just play.
Johnson misses that three. Back to Hogs. Kick out to Meeks. Open shot. Here's Mike. He thought about pulling. Crossover. Drive. Kick. Johnson with one. Got to get it up, and he didn't.
Those are one of those turnovers when you go back and watch film. You're St. Johnson, you got to shoot the ball. Chris Johnson, this is your shot.
The Brazilian blur again for four. As you talked about, that shot will always keep you in the game. 38-31 the score. First team to 50 wins it. You got to win by 2.
Whomever's guarding Barbosa and he makes another 4-point shot, John Gervin need to make a decision to take them out of the game.
Hall snags the board. Here comes the blur. The kick out. Hall's open three. Barbosa the follow. And a lead that was 15 is now 5.
Yes. And that's what we love, how the BIG3 continues to entertain fans. All of the different storyline and drama. And here's the drama. The Brazilian blur has gotten hot from behind the 4-point shot.
Nacho fries came back, that warm nacho cheese sauce was drawing something closer to the surface. This is our world, and these are our Mexican spices.
Welcome back. We're in Dallas. 38-33. Lead was 15. Now it's just 5 as the Ball Hogs on a big run thanks to Leandro Barbosa, who scored 12 here in the second half. Here's Chris Johnson and Ricky Davis trying to stop the bleeding as he dunks it home.
And smart play by Coach George Gervin coming out of the post. Nice little cross pick action for Davis. And then, you know, the Ball Hogs got a little confused on their post defensive coverage. And that led to a nice dunk from Chris Johnson going down the middle.
Hogs pulled that 4. Johnson spins. And the shot rolls in.
Chris Johnson has been a new man. He was playing a little soft on the soft side, and he's really been aggressive here in the second half.
Barbosa had knocked down 2 of those 4s. Now Johnson from 3.
Get out there.
Barbosa fouled as he goes to the cup.
So again, coming out of timeouts, after timeout plays are very important. But that's a nice spin move.
Yes, it is.
Got a friendly bounce in the American Airlines Center.
Amen to that. Barbosa. That one in and out.
You're pretty surprised when some guys miss a free throw. You're like, is something wrong with the ball or the rim?
Really, as hot as he's been here in the second half. Here's Ricky Davis now, working on Meeks. Pull up, got it. Ricky Davis. Hey, the Ghost Ball is now just 6 points away from victory. Barbosa. Kick out to Hogs, extra pass, Meeks for 4.
Good decision, just wasn't successful, but really good decision by Hogs.
Meeks for 4. Barbosa lays it in.
And you see Mike Taylor, he's really animated. He's saying rebound, rebound. Don't want to give them any second shots.
Lead is 9.
So a couple of things. When you have a lead, like the Ghost Ballers, you're up by 9. You don't want to turn the ball over. You want to get quality shots. You want to get second shots if you can, but you don't want to have silly turnovers.
Taylor grabs the board. Ricky Davis, open 3. And it's good.
I would qualify that cuss as a quality shot.
Yes. Yes. He had all day. Ghost Ballers are 3 points away from victory. And handing the Ball Hogs their second loss of the season. Again, first team to 50 wins it. You gotta win by 2.
How about our guy, John Sally, doing the sideline reporting this year?
Man, John Sally's been great, isn't he?
I'm just glad he's not following me in that Detroit Pistons uniform when I'm driving to the basket. He and Rick Mahorn and Dennis Rodman.
Yeah, he was always a tough guy. Now he's a tough guy with the questions now.
Yeah, that's
there he is.
I'm not that tough. I just smile a lot. That's all I got. I got a lot of things to smile about.
Hey, what do you think about this game so far? Hey, the Ghost Ballers look good, don't they?
They really do. And I think Mike calming himself down and not going after refs and staying focused really paying off.
Yeah, you're right. Yeah. Hey, look, he's definitely a double-double today.
That's right. They're never going to change their call, fellas.
Right. Barbosa will bring it in for the Ball Hogs. Here's Hogs. Meeks now. 5 on his shot clock. Kicking out to Hogs. He's got to put it up. It's an air ball.
And in this situation, when you're the Ball Hogs, you got to just take the best shot. Sometimes that may be getting a traditional 3-point play, driving to the basket, getting fouled. And now, you know, with the Ghost Ballers, you don't need to really settle for a three, even though a three-point shot would win the game. But if you take it
like that, game. Mike Taylor says, I got game, and the Ghost Ballers have a 15-point victory over the Ball Hogs.
That's the last guy you want to shoot if you're the Ball Hogs. Mike Taylor, he was on the redemption tour this week.
He was. Got ejected last week, but boy, he came back with a vengeance. Knocks down that three to win it. And Mike Taylor, with 24 points, leads the Ghost Ballers to victory. And now they increase their record to 3-1 and remain right there in second place behind the unbeaten triplets, who you'll see a little later.
Who plays on the triplets?
Joe Johnson.
You mean MVP Joe?
MVP Joe.
ISO Joe?
ISO Joe. Game-winning Joe. Mike Taylor did it all. He went inside, he knocked it out from the outside, and they got great defense, and the Ghost Ballers got themselves a victory. They're 3-1, and we got more action. The Big Three here on CBS.